loves. Hello my besties. Hi, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I am Alanna and I am here to do my May TBR with you guys today. We are going to be doing it based off of my May bingo board. So we're going to roll a die. The first roll is going to be the bingo letter and the second roll is going to be down the side. If I roll a 6 for either roll, I can choose what row that I want to go with. So if I roll a 6, I can choose B-I-N or G or O, and then if I roll it on the second roll, I can choose which row that I want to go with. So that's how we're going to roll them today. We do get our free space right in the middle. Now the goal, I don't know if it's necessarily to get bingo, but I want to get some form of bingo, whether it's all four corners or a line. If I was feeling really ballsy, I would try to do the entire board, but that's 25 bucks in a month and I just don't think I can swing it. So we are going to do our first roll. It's going to be hard for me to show you guys the rolls, but we are going to try. Alright, so our first roll, it's going to be hard for me to show you, but I'll try, is a 4, which is G, and then a 1. So a book that begins with an M. An M. Okay, so I have Metal Slinger on my Kindle, which is a 25 of 2025 that I want to read. Let me see. I'm not going to count the in any of the titles because it just, you would never find a book. So let's see here. We have, my grandmother asked me to tell you she's sorry. I think I had this last month and I had like no books that started with M. So it could be this one or Metal Slinger. Yeah, I think those are our only two options, and I think I'm going to go with Metal Slinger because it is on my 25 for 2025. So that's going to be our first book, Metal Slinger on Kindle Unlimited. Okay, book that begins with an M. Now I lost my marker. Got to mark them off so we know which ones we've got. And let's go for our next roll. Another 4, so another G. And 2. Features a spy. Okay, so it looks like the only one that I really have off the top of my head is 5 Broken Blades, which isn't really fully spies, but it is a... It's for these 5 killers, each versed in deception, lies, and betrayal. It's not enough to forge an alliance. To survive, they'll have to find a way to trust each other, but only one can take the crown. So that just seems like up that alley, I guess. So we're going to go with 5 Broken Blades for our first book. And then we are going to roll for book 3. So it's going to be B. And anticipated book of the year. So I'm going to choose Fearless by Lauren Roberts for my anticipated book of the year because I adore the Powerless series and I do have Fearless on my Kindle. So we are going to go with Fearless. And let's roll again. We got 4, another N, or another G, I mean. And 2 we already had. 2 we already had. 3, randomly generated page number. We'll go 200 to 500. So 200 to 500. 334. So I need to find a book that is close to or is 334 pages. 326. That's close. 332. I feel like that's probably going to be as close as we can get for this. So we're going to go with Morbidly Yours at 332. We almost have bingo because of the G's alone. 6. Let's go for G again because we almost have bingo. So 6 is going to be G. 1 we already have. 4, Horse on the Cover. Okay. Let's see here. Also, I'll show you the die so that you can see that it says 4. Maybe 4. Do I have any books that have a horse on the cover? I put in some really weird prompts on this. It's got a dog on the cover. Okay, my loves. So it looks like the only book that I really have that I'm also very excited to read, but it does have horses. They're very tiny, but they're there. Is Training the Heart by Paisley Hope. I really, really loved the first book in this series. I'm having a brain fart and I don't have it here because my best friend's borrowing it. Holding the Reins. I really enjoyed Holding the Reins, so I'm very excited to pick this up and see where the rest of the family goes with this, but I'm very excited for this. So this is going to be our fifth book, which has a horse on the cover. And let's roll for our sixth book. 3, which is N, and 5, which is green and purple cover. So green and purple, which this is pretty green and purple. So let's see if we have another one. This is purple, but doesn't have a lot of green. Purple, but not a lot of green. Purple, but not a lot of green. A lot of purple, but not a lot of green. Purple, but no green. And this is purples and blues and green. None of these that I need to get into this are purple, blue, and green. Are purple and green. Well, I guess we could just do green or purple, since I don't have it. What all do we have? Romance, romantasy. So we can use, let's do green or purple cover, because I do have this that's green, and I do have Love Redesigned, which is purple. I do need this in my, I'm hoping to get this in my TBR so that I have it for a video that I'm going to do. So maybe we'll do green. Too bad my only book that had a horse on it is also the one that is for this prompt. I don't think I have any others that are, I don't think I have any more that are purple and green. So we're going to go with Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I know it's cheating a little bit, but I made these prompts forever ago, these boards, so we have 6. Here's book 7. 5, which is O, and 1, set in Mexico. I don't think, what kind of prompts did I make for this? I don't know if I'm going to have any of that. Mexican Gothic is, I don't know if I have that. Okay, let's see if Mexican Gothic is on Kindle. It's not on Unlimited. Alright, we're going to go with Mexican Gothic, which I just got as an audiobook. A book set in the 50s. I really hope I don't get that one, because I have no fucking clue. Okay. Let's see here. So that was book 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4. We gotta get a 5 or a 6 to get the romantasy. 6. Romantasy. We got bingo, guys. Okay, so I'll show you 6. Okay, so what romantasy do I really want to get to? Yeah, we're gonna go with either, I think Heartless Hunter is the better option. I don't know if Enchantra is actually a romantasy. I think it's like a gothic. So we're gonna go with Heartless Hunter as our romantasy. I've heard really great things about this, so I'm excited to get to it. Oh, but wait. I'm a liar. I lied. I have 2 romantasies right here that I need for a video. Babe, which one? Blood of Hercules or Serpent in the Wings of Night? Serpent in the Wings of Night is going to be our romantasy book. Okay, we need 2 more rolls, 2 more books, and we have a full bingo. That's exciting. Okay, 6. So I can go with any line. Let's go with B. So we're going to go with the first one. And 5. Devin's choice. I put you on here because it's your birthday month.
Oh, nice.
So you get a choice. So you can come pick any book you want. Inheritance Games has been chosen by Babe. Alright, our 9th book is Inheritance Games. Last roll. 2, which is going to be I, and oh my god, let's get a 4. Please give us a 4. 2. Set in the 50s. I don't know any books. Didn't I just say I didn't want that?
Yes, you did.
Books set in the 50s. Google, you're needed. Set in the 1950s. Where the Crawdads Sing, but I've already read it. Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, but it's already in here. Dang it. It? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This was a really stupid prompt of me. Look at Mexican Gothic's also in this time period. Great. That's another one I've already chosen for this month. I don't have any books that aren't already on the TBR that are set in the 1950s. Okay, we're going to roll again. 1950s just isn't going to work. So we're still going to go I, but we're going to roll for a different number. 1. Multiple POVs. This seems like it's multiple POVs. So potentially that. I do need to get Blood of Hercules on my TBR. But I also really want to read God of Malice, and that's got multiple POVs. We're going to go with Blood of Hercules because I need it for a video that's going to be going live this month. So we're going to go with Blood of Hercules for our last book. This is actually this book. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and Serpent in the Wings of Night are all on a video for booktubers choose my reads for the week. So I had three lovely bestie booktubers choose books for me, and those were the 3 that they picked. So we're going to stick those all onto the TBR. And that is our last book for our bingo, and let's cross that off. We did manage to get a bingo. We got 1 and we almost got a second one. But there's our bingo board. We did get a full bingo under G. And those are going to be our books for the month. So let's go through a quick rundown. We have The Blood of Hercules, The Inheritance Games, The Serpent on the Wings of Night, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, Morbidly Yours, Training the Heart, 5 Broken Blades, and then we have Metal Slinger, Fearless are both on KU, and then Mexican Gothic on Audible. And those are going to be our 10 books for May. There may be other books sprinkled in there because of who I am as a person, and we can guarantee that I probably won't read all of these. But we're going to try, right? So all that counts is that we try. So those are our 10 books for the month of May. Thank you guys for coming along with me. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot, and I really do appreciate it. And if you have read or are planning to read any of these in May, let me know if there's any books that are coming out this month that you are super excited for. Let me know that as well. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day wherever you are, and I will see you guys the next time that I see you. Bye!